Morning YouTubers, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's been very cold this week, -6, -7 degrees. It was that cold, it's burst some of the pipes on the allotment. We have running water taps, strategic places around the allotments, and one of them in particular burst, and where it burst, it was finding water all over a young lady's shed right next to the tap. It absolutely soaked all the inside of his shed and all on the floor. So we had to turn the water off, and it will be staying off now until that gets fixed. But might as well leave it off now because winter's well and truly here. It's been that cold, it's been freezing the water in the chickens' feeders, even though we put glycerin in. Now glycerin will work up to about -5, -6. After that it's going to freeze. So we've had to break the ice off the feeders twice this morning, twice this week I should say, and put new water in. However, I've got water butts which I bring every couple of days. Actually, I've got several of these. I think they're 10 litre water, maybe 15 litre water butts, and we've got several of them, and they're filled up. They're in the shed. They don't freeze in the shed. It's lovely and warm in there. Even when it's -6 out here, it's still pretty temperate inside the shed, which is because it's like pneumatically it's sealed. There's no gaps or out like that, and it's great for storing stuff in. It doesn't get damp, it just stays whatever the temperature is on the outside, it stays like that once you shut the door. But yeah, we've had to notify everyone the water's off, so everyone's got to start bringing water for the chickens and what have you. There's a lot of faffing about, but has to be done. So anyhow, you may say, well, what you've been doing this week? Well, we've been preparing the bed at the side of this greenhouse. Been doing this for about three and a half, 4 days, getting it all prepared for all the garlic. Now you probably noticed the garlic's gone here now, so it's already out there. So I'm going to show you several clips of me actually preparing the bed and putting the garlic in. First things for though, we had to take a trip up to a garden centre to get some more compost. Funny enough, we were up there a couple of weeks ago getting more compost. Now I have got 30 bags of compost. We just can't get to them because I've got all the apples out the orchard and all the onions all piled on top of them, and we can't move them. So rather than me messing about there, we went and bought some more. But a couple of weeks ago I was struggling with one of these 125 litre bags, and I got it in the trolley. I just sort of slid it off and dropped it into the trolley, and got to the car, and oh my god, I couldn't lift it out. Fellow that was outside of me says, "Do you want an hand there, mate?" Anyhow, he threw it into he managed to lift it out with me and threw it into the back of the car. However, there was an old bloke passing. He says, "Next time you get some of them bags, says, don't do that. Don't put the big bags inside the trolley." He says, "Put them across here." Anyhow, he showed me I'm going to show you now what he meant. So we're going to start the video off where we're down at the garden centre, and we're going to get a couple of these bags. Then we're going to come back down here. We're going to put them into the bed. We're going to do it all. There's a few procedures what we're going to go through before we actually even put the compost in. Then we're going to top dress it. Then we're going to put the garlic in, put the nets over it, and that should be that bed all ready now. And we don't have to touch that until around about May, start of May, when we're taking the garlic out. So check these clips out. I'm just going to get this nice cup of coffee here while you're watching the video, so be right back, guys. Okay, we're just popping into a local B&Q, and what we're after, some of these bags of compost. I think we can get 3 for 10 here. Can actually mix and match them as well, but what we really want are these ones there for £6.93. So yeah, they've gone up in price again, but we've got no choice, we need a few of them. So yeah, that's what we're going to get. There's the price of them. So anyway, let's try and get a couple of these on top of the trolley. Don't sit them inside it. a nightmare to try and get out. What you do is put them across the top of the trolley. I'll show you in a second. There we go. What we're doing, we'll slide them off on top of it rather than sticking them inside it. So we're just going to slide that over there. No back braking work or anything like that. Tip of the day. Just like that. It's sorted. Right. Let's go and cash them in. See how much they're going to cost me. Well, I know how much they're going to cost me. Right. Let's go and pay the man his money. Well, what we're looking at there is the soil seems to be fine enough, but I've just had a report it's going to be a real hard frost tonight. With the ground being damp as it is, when it freezes it'll break that soil down even further. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the compost on tomorrow now, and then we'll do the garlic the next day. But yeah, at the moment everything's going to plan, and the jobs are good, and so we'll come back to this, and we'll put the compost in tomorrow. Beautiful day today, by the way. Well, you might not be able to see it, but just here the frost has actually got into this bed, and it's well, it's starting to thaw out now, but all the soil's all crystallised, and what we're going to do now is top dress it with some compost. But this, I don't know if you can really see it. Let's see if I can grab a bit of it. Now, looking at it there, it's melting in my hands, but that is basically ice, and it's got to work with the soil, and you can probably see some shiny bits there. I don't know if you can really make them out with the camera, but that's the soil's actually been frozen last night. It's had time to defrost. What we're going to do now is add this new compost on the top. So okay, so we've got a bag of compost here. Got 2 bags. We're going to be spreading them across the plot, and there's no easy way to do it. So I'm just going to chuck it on like that for the time being, get as much what we will be doing is dampening it down, just to make sure it doesn't blow away with the winds. It's very dry, this compost, unfortunately. Oh guys, we're going to put this over the beds. It's 2 metres by 4 metres. It's perfect size for this bed because that's how big the beds are really. Well, we've top dressed the bed. We put the net over the top of it. Now the net there's to prevent the cats and foxes from walking onto the bed. It's put about about a foot high, and it's right in the line of the cat's eyesight. The cats will see it and they won't walk on it. They'll walk round the paths rather than walking anywhere near the nets. They don't like it. They won't walk on it because it gets in the paws, in the claws when they're walking on it. I've seen one cat try it and it jumped off it when it touched it, so it does prevent the cats from going on, and it also stops the foxes as well. The foxes won't attempt to go on it. So the only thing what will go under it is wood pigeons and the odd squirrel from time to time. But yeah, what we're going to do now, we're going to leave this overnight to settle the ground, and then tomorrow morning we're going to come on and we're going to put the garlic in. So obviously you're going to see the garlic going in straight after this clip, but it will be 24 hours later. I don't know if the sun's going to be out then, but it's been a glorious day today. You can see the light shimmering off the netting, and yeah, the netting, funny enough, this is the netting. It's 4 by 2, 4 metres by 2 metres, and you get this from Wilko's. In the growing season, this will cost you about £5 for one of these. However, in the winter months, September, October, you can buy this for £1 a box. They give it away. So I mean, I bought about 8 to 10 boxes of this for a tenner. It would have cost me £50. I paid a tenner for 10 of these boxes, so it's well worth having. And that's the netting, and it will last for about 3 or 4 years. The netting, if you look after it and you treat it well, it will treat you well. So that's it. I'll be right back, guys. We're going to get the garlic in next. Okay, today's the day that we're going to be putting the garlic in. We had a bit of cloud cover last night, kept the temperatures up. We're going to have a bit of cloud cover tonight. That might do the same thing. So we get them established in the ground outside, and then we cracked it. I'm going to probably put 7 of them in. I'm not going to 7 a row. We'll wait and see anyway. So I'm going to start doing it now. I don't need a trowel really. All I need is just my fingers. Just go down a bit. There's the first one. Second one. As you can see, the root system there. So that's a pretty good root system. It's as simple as that, really. But what I'm going to do, go down the line doing pretty much the same thing. Leave a bit of a gap. we'll put the net over this side. And we'll do the other side then. Make sure pull the net nice and tight. We don't want it pressing down really too hard on the garlic. Well, we've got the last tray here, and we've clearly got more we need in this bed, but we will find places for the rest of them. So I'm going to crack on up there and do the rest of them. I'm going to turn the camera around so you get a bit of a better angle of what I'm doing. Plank over the top. And away we go again. That was the very last one to come up, the one what I've just got here. Just there, very last one to come up. Right, there we go. All 120 of them are in there. Let's cover them up. Well, there we go. That's all the Solent Wight been put in. We left enough gaps to get the hole between them to take all the weeds out. We're going to have about 2 or 3 days apparently where we're going to have lots of cloud cover at the night time, which is perfect because I don't think these would stand the first frost straight away. So tonight's going to be another one where you're going to have lots of cloud, which is just what we want. And hopefully come about April, May, we'll be taking these out and putting the rest of the other crops in, the spring crops. But at the moment they're doing pretty well, and as you can see they're a good size. I just hope they stand this weather, this winter weather. It might really. It all depends on the rain. If it rains like it did last year, I don't think we're gonna get a decent enough crop of these this garlic. It all depends on the weather. Simple as that. So yeah, there's a nice little tip the old bloke gave me. 80 odd he was. He said you're absolutely crazy. Try to lift them out there. So I said, I know mate, so I've got a really bad back as it is, so I just couldn't lift it. So it was, every time I tried to lift it, it was like someone sticking a knife in my spine. That's how bad it was. But yeah, we've got it on the trolley. slid it off the pile onto the trolley, and then from the trolley into the car. We couldn't do that about 2 months ago. We had the old Ford Focus. Actually, it's not the old, it was brand new Ford Focus. I think it was about a 15 plate what we had. Was it 15? Yeah, 15. We've had quite a lot of these Focuses. Trouble is, they've got a lip on the door, on the boot. It's the 5-door hatchback sort of thing, the Z-Tech, and it was causing me nothing but grief. Anyhow, I got shut of it. I wanted an estate, and keeping with Ford, I decided to get one of these Ford Focuses estates, and now that hasn't got the lip, so you could just slide it off the trolley into the back of the car, and then slide it from the car onto the wheelbarrow, and getting it down in, slide it onto the beds, and away we go. So yeah, that was a good tip the old bloke told me there. 80 odd. He says I would never even attempted to try and lift one of them. Says sliding it onto the top of the trolley is the way to go. So yeah, thanks for that tip, I said to him. But yeah, it really worked. As for the garlic's in there now, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Now earlier again in the week we had this Storm Angus. Now I think you've seen a video where you've seen all Mike and Pauline's from Potting Along's greenhouse, all the glass scattered to the 9 winds. Actually, it was polycarbonate, twin wall polycarbonate. If it had been glass, it would have all been smashed to smithereens. So, and you saw the polytunnel. But however, my old mate Jim, he lost some glass in his greenhouse. Well, he didn't have any glass, and he's not got any idea how to go about it. He was really upset, and I said to him, leave it with me, mate. I'll see if I can do out about it. So I can't promise you, it's going to be this week or next week. He said, but I get to grips with it for you. Anyhow, as soon as he went off, I got my tape measure out. I went over and over. It was the same date as we were finding the panels for Mike's greenhouse, and now I measured it all up, and Mike says, oh, look at this here. It says it's no good, this one, I can't use it. I says, if you don't want it, so I know someone who will have it, I can use it. He said, oh yeah, take it, because he had some spare ones. Well, actually I had a few myself, so if he wouldn't have been there and he wouldn't have offered it, I would have used well, I did use some of the material what I had in the shed to actually do the rest of the windows. But yeah, we went over, measured it, cut it to size, and then fitted it. So I'm going to show you a sequence of clips here, what I actually did. So check this out. Okay, this is Jim's greenhouse. This is one of the panels that's broken, unfortunately, just here. And there's the other one. You can't really see it at the moment, but all that there, it's broke 2 panels out there. So I'm going to replace them in a moment for him without him knowing. And I think the 2 fairies, actually there's another one broke there as well. Bloody hell, it never rains but it pours. I don't think I've got a piece to fit that. We might be able to do something with it, put one of them clips underneath that edge there and just lift it up. We'll have to see. Typical. But yeah, we're going to replace that one there and this one here. So that's what we're going to do. Right, what we're looking at here is a sheet, and basically we're going to be using it to fix Jimmy's greenhouse. 2 of his panels at the back's broken out, and well, I'm going to use this twin wall polycarbonate. It's not the best stuff I've got, but it's the only stuff. So this is a temporary fix. We can use this to fill one of the broken panes of his glass. In fact, 2 of the panes. We will need to find another piece of this to do another pane on the other side until we can get the glass sorted out. But yeah, I'm going to use this basically this Stanley sort of. Well, I've just marked it out over there how we want it, and what I'm going to do now is just cut down it. This should cut through it okay. We've used it before. Just take it nice and easy. Yep, twin wall polycarbonate. Doesn't stand a chance with this saw. And so there we go. So that's basically what he needs to do one of his to do the back of his greenhouse. I'll show you that in a bit. What I do need to do now, see if I can find another piece to actually, there's got another piece missing there. So what I need is about yay big, about 18 inches, and if I can find a piece 18 inches, we'll cut that to size, then we'll go and fit it then for him. He doesn't even know I'm doing it. I told him I'd do it for him, but I got here late today and he wasn't here, so I'm going to do it, and when he comes in tomorrow I'll get a surprise, won't I? But for now, yeah, we're just going to see if we can find another piece, and I'll show him me actually fitting it all together. Okay, what we're doing here, we're just measuring 450. Yep, 450. 450. Let's do a straight line down the edge of this. Cutting that bad bit out just here. This is a new sheet. This, if you take this off here, it's got it's PVA protection on this side. This is the side what goes on the outside, but it's just not big enough to do the job, unfortunately. So we have to use this tatty old bit here until we can find the proper glass. So what I'm going to do now is run the saw down it. It shouldn't take 2 minutes. Should have used the Stanley knife with this really. Too bad that, we can live with that. Like I say, all we're doing is just sealing a bloody big gap. So we've got the two pieces that I need, so I just need some clips now. If by magic we've got these here. We've got some of these little clips which you can add up the sheet on so it stops it falling down. So we've got a few of them. We've got some of these spring clips. So it's just a matter of gonna go up there now and do the job for him. He will be surprised when he sees it all done. So let's go and finish it off. Okay, we're down on Jim's allotment. That's the sheet for the other side. And this is the one for here, which will go in there in a moment. But what we do, we're going to stick some clips in first. Got a few clips here to use for him. Yeah, what I do for this old bugger. He's a good lad though, and yeah. I like to keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay. He's getting on now, my mate Jim, but hopefully this will cheer him up no end. sugar. Need to push that clip down. Something I put in here the other day. All this glass was all on the floor when we come the other day. Just need to tap that down. I'll put it right to the top. That'll do it. There we go. Now I'll put a few of these spring clips in. These spring clips are dead simple things. Just hook under the frame and then just pop in like that. It's easy as that. Another one there. There we go. One at the bottom. Nothing easier. That's the easy one. That ain't going nowhere. Let's go and sort the other one round the other side, eh? Okay guys, what we're doing, we've got to remove this big broken piece here, and we've got the new panel to go in its place. However, there's nothing easier on Jimmy's greenhouse, and well, ooh, I don't like this. There we go. Put that down there for the moment. Another piece of broken glass. Them clips are useless, as are them. So we'll take these clips out for a start. We'll put some fresh ones in. Right, we've got a good piece of glass to go to there. So what I'm going to do now, I'll put some new clips in of mine. Three more clips. I'll put one here. Apparently the reason why it broke this was because someone took a pot shot at it with an air rifle and put an hole in this panel here, and yeah, that's what's broke it. So now we're going to put this panel in. There we go. Push that down nice and tight. Put a lot of these spring clips in. Now, but to start off with, don't know if you've seen all this, so let's just, well, we'll clip it here at the bottom first. Believe it or not, it's very difficult doing this, because like I say, I'm sort of leaning over a bloody barrel here. Literally leaning over a barrel. If you scan the camera down, that's where the barrel is, just here, and I can't really get in between it. So I'm working on a bloody nightmare of a thing, but we're almost done now. Put that in there. Bloody awkward things these. Once they all get tangled up, getting them out, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Yep. Let's move the camera a bit further up here so you can see what I'm up to. Like I said, you just clip in the sides and then just pop in like that. Put a whole bunch of them in the top. Another 3 more should do the trick. There we go. Another one there. And there you go. So that's sorted. Right, there's just one more what I was a bit concerned about. There was a one down here where the glass is actually broke. See where it's broke here? I need to get another piece of glass to do that, but I'm hoping I can put one of them underneath here now. It's a bit, don't like this, but yeah, hang on, there we go. Fingers and thumbs, bit of manoeuvring. That's the best I can do for that one at the moment. I need to get another piece of glass for there. But there you go, your old bugger. All done and dusted, all fixed for him. So when he comes on tomorrow, he'll see it all done and he'll wonder what the hell's gone on. And when he comes over to me, I say, the fairies must have done it for you, mate. I better move this glass, or he'll cut yourself to bloody ribbons, won't I? So see you later. And yeah, I think that should sort him out, should make him a little bit happier. He was feeling a bit down. He's in his 70s now, so I hope this has cheered him up a little bit. See you later, guys. So there you go, that's his greenhouse sorted. Now that twin wall polycarbonate is 4 mm thick, and one side's got UV protection on it. That's the side, it has like a thing what you peel off it, so that's the side what goes on the outside. If you put it the wrong way around, what happens is the sheet actually goes yellow. You've got to get it on the right way. It just stops the sheets from browning, and it's pretty good. I mean, all my greenhouses have actually got this stuff in. I actually removed the glass just for this, for the protection, getting my grandkids coming down. I didn't want them to go through the bloody glass, you know what I mean? So we changed it all to this twin wall polycarbonate, and you can get 10 sheets of this for I think it's about 36 quid. There's a company that does it, and they do the 4x2s, that's 4 foot by 2 foot. If you want to go metric, I think it's 1220 by 610. That's in millimetres. That's how wide they are. It's 610 wide, 1 metre 220 long, and they're absolutely wicked. Really tough, and ideal for you know, your greenhouse. They're just one sheet really just fits in, and you can make your greenhouse even stronger by putting a rivet in the top and a rivet in the bottom, you know, these wide edge rivets. And what it does, it actually makes the greenhouse even stronger. It makes it solid. So you got all these little screws which, you know, they're like of aluminium. They work really well, but when you're getting battered all the time, they start to move. They make the greenhouse moves. Well, when you put a rivet in, they don't move at all. And say it was to blow over, it'd just roll over. It wouldn't just disintegrate. The sheets would act as like a strengthener. It's absolutely fantastic stuff. Yeah, 10 sheets for 35 quid, or was it 36 quid? I mean, I got it years ago at, I think it was 25 quid for 10 sheets. It's obviously it's gone up. You can even get it even thicker, and you can get it even bigger. If you're interested, I'll try and find the link and I'll post it up and show you the company that does it. Like I say, I've had I think I must have had about 60 sheets of the stuff over the years off them, and it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that was me fixing Jimmy's greenhouse. And like I say, he was none the wiser. And this morning, just before I started doing the video, he come over with an egg and bacon, but he went, "Here you go, Mark." So what's this for? I says, "You know what it's for." Give me a wink and then scurried off. As for now, like I say, the competition's still running. It's the last video, so get over there and check it out. Oh, Nigel, this isn't a zip. I'll leave it to your imagination what this is. So I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching and subscribing and leaving all your comments. From Allotment Diggers, bye for now, folks. Could go and have another cup of coffee. Yes. This one's bigger than Sean's. Trouble is, I had to pay for this. See you later.